Late this afternoon when the Republican National Committee sent this out. This is a pledge, not something you normally see every day by a national committee, sending it to the candidates for president in its own party, asking them to promise to be a Republican, not run as an independent. It's something that was clearly aimed at Donald Trump, who has refused to explicitly make such promises. That as Jeb Bush's campaign continued to pound Trump as a Democrat in disguise.
This is not a guy who is a conservative.
Jeb Bush's stepped-up strategy to go hard after Donald Trump turned tongue-in-cheek. A quiz released on social media asking questions aimed at what Bush aides say underscores the contrast between Trump and Bush. Like, would you rather support a candidate who said they were, quote, very pro-choice, or was a strongly pro-life governor and defunded Planned Parenthood?
Go in and vote! Go in and vote!
And a rare personal jab from Jeb at Trump, known to be exceedingly fearful of germs. Would you rather support a candidate who strives to shake every hand everywhere, or is a germaphobe when it comes to shaking hands?
He's a very low-energy kind of guy, and he had to do something.
Trump, who calls himself a counterpuncher, did just that.
He's getting all of this money from people that are lobbyists and, tough group of people. I know all of them. And they want him to do something, and he should do something because he's got to fight back.
All this as a new ABC News Washington Post poll shows both men suffering in the popularity department. 59%, nearly 6 in 10, have an unfavorable view of Trump, and Jeb Bush isn't doing much better with 55%. Trump made waves from day one with comments about Mexican illegal immigrants. And despite saying this,
I will win the Hispanic vote, and I think I'll win it very easily.
He has a big problem with Hispanic voters. A whopping 82% have an unfavorable view of him. Jeb Bush speaks fluent Spanish and even used it to attack Trump this week.
Pero no es conservador.
His favorability rating is some 30 points higher than Trump among Hispanics, who are almost equally divided about Bush. Today, Trump played to his base by saying Bush should really set the example by speaking English while in the United States. A Bush aide shot back that Trump is trying to kill the party by attacking any American who is bilingual. Still, it is Trump's popularity with conservative primary voters his opponents are most worried about.
Donald Trump is really a fake conservative.
Rand Paul told CNN over time and with effort, GOP voters will see Trump as a phony.
Once people find out his positions, I think they're going to be sort of fleeing with their hair on fire. They're going to say, oh my goodness, he's not really what he said he was. He's not really a conservative.
Again, the Republican National Committee sent this pledge to GOP candidates, asking them to promise to stay a Republican. And Brianna, a Trump spokeswoman, tells me that they have no comment on whether he even got it, never mind whether he's going to sign it. He did say this morning on ABC that given the choice between Hillary Clinton and Jeb Bush, he would pick the Republican.